of people crossing our borders, there's going to be such a concentration of people out in the open that there's going to be an attack on them, which is creepy. And then another theory, another theory is that that's when Russia is going to launch that EMP attack.
Yeah.
But then there's another theory that this paper was written by an Air Force captain in 2015, talking about, it was basically a warning of how the sun's poles are going to flip, which apparently does that every 11 years.
Yeah.
But this one, they're predicting it's going to be way worse. And when it does that, the electric magnetic pulse that it puts off is like so intense, but it always misses Earth. But they're saying there's a good chance that it's going to hit Earth this time. And he says our magnetic field is 40% weaker than it has been. He said in the past 400 years, the Earth's magnetic field has decreased 40%. So like if
what does that mean?
Basically it would be the sun having an EMP attack on Earth.
Us. Which what happened in like knowing, right?
Similar. And then that's why the theory is all these billionaires are building bunkers.
Oh, Jesus. Guys, we got to get our acts together. Well, we got till April 8th.
Yeah, we got it.
3 days from now.
Go, World King!
Chickens, come on, reproduce!
I'm not saying that to scare anyone, but I'm scared.
No, I mean, I think
I'm not scared, but I'm just like, dude, if something happens...
But do you see those sawfish that are going crazy in Florida right now? That are huge sawfish that don't normally come up on top of water, especially near the bay, are literally coming up and shaking their head, going in circles, beaching themselves. Even fish in aquariums in Florida are freaking out. It's called
spitting fish disease, I think, is what they're calling it now.
Well, yeah, but it's, I mean, you see all that with the animals acting different. It's like, I don't like this.
Here's something that wouldn't be half bad, though. What if Florida split off
Get an island?
and we were the next Cuba with no missiles or crises?
We gotta have one or the other.
That would be great.
You gotta have one.
We just turn into a big Tommy Bahama resort.
Please. R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett.
But you don't see, like, in America, there's a bunch of, like, cattle herds.
Herds.
And, like, sheep herds.
Yep.
Those are called flock. The people are getting it on, like, their, like, outdoor cameras. Like, at night and stuff, they literally gather in a circle. They just are walking in circles and stuff.
It's so weird. So weird.
I thought that was a thing that happens to them. They get stamped and they get delivered because the shepherd's job is to stack every single day.
Oh, really?
Me too, though. That's what I always say called. For like 48 hours.
That's what I'm fish. Dude, the fish thing though is nuts. I watched the thing on it this morning. This guy who lives in the Keys, he's like, normally the news blows. The algae bloom is destroying everything. He's like, a lot of those stories get blown out of proportion. But he runs a fishing YouTube channel. And he's a charter captain. And he was like, this is the thing. It's called the spinning disease. But it's not just the sawfish. It's bait fish that are doing it now. It's stingrays coming up in there. It's like hunting all sorts of fish. But the crazy thing is they test it. And all the toxins and chemicals and germs, the things that they cause problems like red and stuff, they're not finding them. So they're like, we don't know what they're doing. They were like, it seems like extreme vertigo. We don't have an explanation for it. I don't understand how this I don't know. It all affect one species or one area. In the Keys specifically, they can trace the spin fishing. It started in this particular region after a blob of sediment. You can't detect.
It's had one bullet.
What that is, but that is weird. Other stuff is happening with other animals elsewhere.
I mean, we talk about the Earth's poles reversing, but even if they shift, the whole gravitational force pull almost get thrown off, right? Along with that are earthquakes, tsunamis, terrible weather.
And that's the thing, like when you read about these huge earthquakes, like the worst year in history. That one the worst covered fishing the whole different year.
Yeah.
The volcano. We have all of these things that we read about that are just history. But it's like, what is stopping an earthquake from happening and swallowing up and then flooding a city full of 5 million people? Like, when, like,
You just think that will never happen.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, that did happen.
yeah, because that's the next thing. So that's my words. Like, what's the next big thing? In Iceland, these are the biggest volcano in the year. The volcano hits thing.
That thing that's like a
2-mile wide.
just split open.
Yeah, just right over like in open highways, tourism town, like shit.
So cool.
It's just live, right?
I will say, I'm going home right now. I'm getting 20 chicks and some rabbits and stuff.
Like, you're gonna be on your way to Umatilla to go on your guys' little retreat, little property, and you're gonna get stopped, and you're gonna be so scared, and you're just gonna happen, and you're gonna put your face down, and Josh will, like, chill, it's fine.
Good.
And there's, like, guy with bandana covered in, like, Mad Max stuff, and you're gonna hear a knock on the window, and I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna roll down your window, like, hey, what's up, guys? Give me all your money.
Realistically, we can't make the journey out to Umatilla for like a few months because we need to prepare. And there's no structures out there, so do we even go?
My philosophy is find some place close to water.
Well, we are close to water.
I mean, like can get away water, like coast.
Oh.
Can't get away on a lake.
Just paddling a canoe through the canals.
That's we're finally going to do the chain of
But it'll
lakes.
be for survival.
Dude, the